from Sandburg College. We do have Genny Stevens. She's the Director of Student Engagement and Leadership. Good morning, Genny.
Good morning. Hello.
Good to see you.
You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you in here this morning. Anxious to hear all about some of the really good news happening on the Sandburg campus.
We have some great things happening. The big one that's coming up, and we're going to be sharing with the community, our building has been renovated and is reopening for our student center, which is where a lot of our activity and student services happen. So we're going to be getting all reacquainted with that space and bringing back some what were happening in other parts of the building, some more activities for students to keep engaged throughout the end of the semester and even coming up this summer and fall.
Well, that's good news.
Yes.
I can't believe it's already mid-spring.
I can't either. I think our students are in the same boat.
Yeah.
That we survived spring break or midterms.
Exactly. Well, and your students, what I understand through mid-January, did a whole lot of volunteering.
Yes. So I help oversee, I am the advisor for our student ambassadors, and I work closely with a lot of our student organizations as well. And we have this new program that helps track all of the hours and the opportunities where they volunteer or give their time to the campus or other things in our community. And we had a ton of recorded hours. I think it was somewhere over 1,200 hours just for the fall semester alone.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
What do you think the motivation is behind that volunteer mindset of these students?
Well, I think a lot of it comes to wanting to be engaged with their peers, wanting to be engaged with the campus, do something while they're there, and get these experiences that they can't get in a lot of places because they're full-time students. They're busy. So while they're on campus, they have these options to do different things with different groups, get out in the community, explore, gain some resume building and some other skills, and just have fun. That's a really essential foundation for being in the college experience, having fun while you're getting this amazing education and doing more with your career path.
What are some ideas and examples of fun that they had while volunteering?
Well, our ambassadors have helped with all kinds of campus events. So we've had a movie on the pond this past fall. We've had finals week. We've done some other social activities, like around Halloween. We had a big Halloween costume contest. And then this semester, I've actually allowed them to plan their own events on campus and pick out things they think their peers would enjoy.
Okay.
So last February, we had a kind of like a self-care, self-love event for Valentine's Day, and they had a blast doing balloon animals and giving them opportunities to do on-campus Valentines to different peers. And then coming up this April, we're going to be getting ready for, unfortunately, graduation and sending them off, but we're going to try and get them organized on campus and do some fun things before we all say goodbye.
Yeah, graduation is just around the corner, isn't it?
It's scary fast how fast it's coming.
Yeah. Is that in May?
It is, yes. May
Okay.
15th.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Is that Mother's Day weekend?
It always lands around there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, May 15th, graduation. Wow. But how many students will graduate, do you think?
It varies every year a little bit,
Yeah.
but we usually have anywhere from 250 to 300 at least, if not more.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
About 250 to 300. Fantastic. Okay, what else are you guys working on campus with your ambassadors and student leadership?
Well, we're doing activities with student government, and we have regular opportunities for them to do campus improvement projects. We're working on that right now for some club funding opportunities. They're getting ready to do some traveling, like our Phi Theta Kappa group. They're going to be going to their national, they call it, I'm forgetting, the name escapes me, but it's their national conference, and they're going to choose some leaders to go and represent Sandburg at that, and that's going to be really exciting. We're going to be doing some finals week activities to send them off, get some stress relievers. And then we have an award ceremony coming up at the end of April as well that will honor and recognize all of that student hard work and awards and accolades that they've earned over this past year.
Well, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the award ceremony take place?
It'll be in town in Galesburg, where we can comfortably fit a lot of people.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to be having it at the vault. So we'll be sending out information to those students and guests in the near future.
Okay, and that award ceremony, what are some of the awards that Sandburg provides to their students?
Well, we recognize athletes and the all conference and regional qualifiers that they make. We recognize students, student leader of the year, student organization of the year, different departments such as math and natural sciences and business and political science. They have different departmental student recognitions for students that really excel in those programs. And just a wide variety. We have a program that's usually 6 pages long of students getting recognized.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's coming up at the Vault in Galesburg. Okay, you also had a big hand in the pantry and addressing food insecurity.
Yes, I'm very proud of what we do at Sandburg for that. We've been doing a pantry for over 10 years, and it's grown exponentially every year, and this year has been no different. We've been watching how, from year to year, the changes, and if it's been increasing in foot traffic, how much we've been ordering in food wise, and it's increased significantly just from last year to this year. So we're a partner pantry with Riverbend Food Bank, and that means we get access to their inventory to bring in nutritional food to support our students. Excuse me. So I get things like fresh fruit and vegetables and frozen meat and other frozen good products, refrigerated items, tons of shelf-stable items that can support our pantry every month. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. And it's all free to the Sandburg students. It's all free
to Sandburg students, thanks in a huge part to our foundation and generous donors both in and outside the campus. It is made possible by wonderful people, and I'm so grateful for everything that we are given. But it's proof in the pudding of how important the food, addressing food insecurity, and how it's only increasing as well, and how important it is to help serve our students so they can continue being successful on campus.
But how many visits did you have to the food pantry during one semester?
So last semester we had 647 visits. And then the previous fall semester, comparing that, was only 607. So that's increased 6.5%. And then our food ordering has increased substantially as well. I just ran some numbers before this morning and saw that of total last year, we've already actualized that now as of March, and we still have 3 months to go.
Okay. What do you think is causing the need for food and this increase on campus?
Well, college students are limited in funds.
Sure.
They're putting a lot towards their education. Food costs are continually on the rise. It's hard to get to the grocery store and get a week's worth of food on a student budget. And it's hard to think that way, especially when you're on your own or you're doing this for the first time and you're trying to figure out how to navigate cooking and doing things on your own. But I'm so proud of what we can provide and do to help supplement some of that so that they're not having to get everything at the grocery store. We can give them a really good base, and they can look for other ways to get those other needs.
We're talking with Genny Stevens. She is the Director of Student Engagement and Leadership at Sandburg College, and we're seeing a rise this morning. Big articles coming out. Mm-hmm. One is up on our website, a 9% or more increase this spring semester in community college enrollment.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's great. I think that is due to our affordability. Community colleges offer some great competitive pricing for an education to get started or to get on that career track so that you're getting a degree or certificate and getting out in the workforce. So coupled with the ease of transferability onto a 4-year, you can do a 2-year with us, or you can get out there in that workforce. It makes a lot of sense for a lot of people right now.
Okay. Yeah, it was a really big deal to see that story. We've seen some real challenges this last 5 years.
It has been.
About time for some good
news,
right?
For everyone, yes. And I think that'll only support 4 years as well, because our ability to get students in a successful place to either transfer on or continue education at another point will only improve that as well, that flow to 4 years and other higher education opportunities. So I'm excited to see the growth for community colleges, because I think it's only going to go from here. But then higher education, we're gonna see some adaptability and some challenges, but I think we're gonna find a new way to make this happen for our students.
Well, we're lucky because we have these trade opportunities right here at Sandburg.
We do.
Like you said, the 4-year, you right here locally.
Yeah.
You've got Monmouth College.
Absolutely.
Right within just a few miles, Knox College as well, Western Illinois University. Mm-hmm. So just in a short 15 to 30 minute time frame, you've got all these 4 years with diverse degrees, meaning
Yes.
each school has a strong points of what they can offer. So we're pretty fortunate around here.
Very.
When it comes
very.
to the next phase of education in the workforce.
Yes, all with great relationships internally, too, between us and those regional 4 years. All great pipeline and transferable degrees to make it very seamless for our students.
Okay. Genny, anything else you want people to know about Sandburg?
I'm thankful for the opportunity. It's a great place to come and get an education and to work and experience and be part of the community. I'm very grateful for the role I have in giving students those college experiences, something that couples or partners with their academic goals so that they get the most out of their college experience. And that's the whole point.
Okay. Genny, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Genny Stevens with us, Sandburg.